So I'm starting out this video a little bit annoyed because I just got a phone call from a pharmacy that said my insurance denied a medication that the doctor said my daughter needed. And dealing with medical bills is just the bane of my existence. Over the last couple of years, we've had a lot of medical bills and it has kind of drastically changed our finances. And I don't talk about it a ton here on the channel, but it's just really frustrating to live in the US and deal with medical bills and medical expenses. I actually have a procedure coming up that I know is going to cost at least $1,100 out of pocket for me, possibly a little bit more. So I have that expense for me. I have apparently medication for my daughter that we'll be paying for out of pocket because insurance is not going to cover it, even though the doctor says she needs it. So we just have a lot of medical expenses coming up, and that will be changing how I am budgeting for February and March. Even though I already had my budget set for February, I will be making changes today when I get out of this video. So finances are such an interesting thing when you have unexpected expenses coming at you, and budgeting is something that is so important, but also something that has to fluctuate and change with the punches that life throws at you. So that's just where we're at today. I literally just got done listening to the message about my insurance benefits not covering medication. So we're starting out the video of Transfer Tuesday this week with unexpected expenses. However, I'm not going to let that stop me from doing Transfer Tuesday because I've already made my transfers for the week, which is what I do every single Tuesday because I am still going to be working toward financial freedom no matter what obstacles come my way. I do it every single week, and Transfer Tuesday today is going to be all about working on my retirement account that I track here on the channel. It is my Roth IRA. I track this every single week until it's funded for the year. I did this last year and the year before, so it's been really fun to kind of show the progress of maxing this out every single year that I've been able to after paying off debt. So it's been really kind of cool to track my progress. I feel like retirement savings is not a super fun topic, and not everyone loves to listen to it or talk about it or even think about it. And I know a lot of people struggle to even find 1% of their income to put into a 401k. So I'm really blessed to be able to even do this on the channel, and it feels really awesome to know that I am putting something away toward our future. But I will say, even though I'm able to put a lot more money into my retirement savings now, I have always contributed to this. Even when I was in debt, I was contributing to my 401k, and I have been adding to my retirement savings since I was early 20s. And I've been investing that money ever since then. I've made plenty of mistakes, don't get me wrong, but I am so happy now that I'm in my late 30s that I do have a nest egg that is going to continue to grow until I retire. And I'm so happy that little 20-year-old Mary was like, oh, what's this? I should probably invest for retirement and learn about personal finance. And if you are on the younger side, if you're in your early 20s, you should totally get started. Please contribute to retirement. You will be so glad in 10, 15, 20 years that you started early. I promise. Y'all, this video is all over the place. I am just literally stream of consciousness talking about things as they come up into my head. I had a whole plan written out of what I was going to talk about today, and that has gone by the wayside. That phone call really threw me off. I'm just, talking about the things that come into my brain as they come into my brain. But it is Transfer Tuesday, so let's get focused because that is what this is all about, being focused on our goals and working toward them with accountability of this community every single week. So we're going to be working on the Roth IRA, like I said, and that has been going really well. So we're going to be working on funding my Roth IRA, which is what I do on this channel for one of my specific goals financially for the year. And that amount is $7,000. So I mainly fund this with income from my business. I pay myself every single week. And then I also am doing a lot of side hustles, and I'm putting that money in as well. I feel like sometimes I'm the queen of side hustles because I have all these random sources of income going toward my financial goals. But that is one of the cool things about the current world, is that you can make money in so many different ways, and there's not just one way to fund something like paying off debt or saving for a house or building financial freedom. You can find lots of different sources. So last week we had put in $800. That was everything we contributed for the month of January. Every single week we were putting in money, and we had added up $800 to our contributions for the year of 2024. And that, of course, was 11% of that total $7,000 that we can put in for the year. And then this week I'm putting in 3 different transfers toward my contributions for the year because I'm currently pausing the house savings account. So I'm really focused on this specific goal. So I did put in $150 from the income that I earned. That is what I put toward my retirement account for the week from my earned income. So I was up to $950. And then I had a transfer of $17 from Upside where I purchase gas and get cash back. And then every once in a while I get referrals that give me like an extra 10 or 15 cents per gallon when I get my cash back. So I did have $17 from that I cashed out, and I put that toward my Roth IRA. And then I did have $30 to put toward this as well. I had $30 from eBay sales. Basically anytime I am done with certain clothing that I either have worn long enough, I don't think I'll ever wear again, I currently don't fit, I sell that. And I also sometimes sell the kids' clothes, the stuff that we don't hand down to other people, which we mostly just hand down their clothes to another friend or family member. But right now we are also selling some of it. So we did have $30 from stuff I've sold on eBay, which is great. Like, I'm happy to recoup some of the costs for what I spent. So $30 was put toward my Roth IRA, and that money is going to grow over the next, how old am I? Like probably 30 years. And then in the future, I will have more than that $30. And I'll be really glad that I sold some things on eBay back in 2024. So with those 3 transfers toward my contributions for the week, I'm now up to $997 contributed for the year of 2024. That is 14% of the total $7,000 that I'm going to put in this year. So that feels really good. I do wish I had thought about it and put in another $3 so that I could have a nice little milestone and be like $1,000 of my $7,000 put in, but I didn't. But next week I will be putting that $3 in. I'll hit that $1,000 milestone, and it'll be really nice to be that far into my $7,000 goal for the year. And I will be figuring out new ways to hustle and make that money to put in toward this because I want to finish it a lot faster than I did last year. So I will definitely be working on my side hustles and adding more videos all week, all month, so I can earn that money to fund this goal. So comment club, if you watched this far, type down below hustle, because that's what I'll be doing for the month of February and March probably. So I hope you guys join me as we work on our goals together. Let me know what you did for Transfer Tuesday, what money goals you have, and what money you moved toward those goals, because I love to celebrate and see what you guys are doing. It's so motivating. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.